You sure you're in the right place? Mr. Kellerman's voice cut through the hallway like a cracked whip. His eyes weren't on me, they were glued to the violin case in my hand, beat up, scratched, mine. Yeah, I said, keeping my tone flat. I'm here to audition. He tilted his head, let his lips curl just enough. Didn't know they handed out violins with food stamps? I blinked, once, twice. My mouth stayed shut, but my fingers gripped the handle tighter. Yo! Deshawn stepped in, his shoulder brushing mine. What did you just say? Kellerman raised his hands like he was innocent, but his smirk was still sitting. Right there on his face. Nothing. Go on then. The double doors to the auditorium creaked open, and I felt the air change. The noise inside wasn't loud, it was sharp, tight laughs. Whispers that weren't trying to hide. I heard one right away. This should be good. And another, behind me, a violin? Seriously? Alyssa snorted. Didn't even turn her head. Principal. Harris stood on the stage like he didn't hear any of it. Next up, Jamal Turner. I walked out. Each step sounded louder than it should have. The floor squeaked beneath my sneakers. I could feel hundreds of eyes dragging across me like sandpaper. Hopefully. He knows how to tune that thing, Kellerman said into the mic, chuckling. Laughter followed him. Fast, ugly. My stomach knotted. I knelt in the case. The violin sat there, same one since I was 10. Cracked a little near the chin rest. Strings looked tired, but I knew every inch of it. I tuned it slowly, carefully. I didn't look. Up. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Turner. Kellerman again. Syrupy now. That fake, polite voice that says, hurry up so we can get this over with. I stood, took one breath, then I closed my eyes, and played Dot. The first note didn't shout. It whispered. I let it linger. Let it ache. The air around me slowed. Someone shifted in the front row, but then stopped. I kept playing. My bow moved on instinct. I wasn't even thinking about notes anymore. Just feelings, rage, hurt. I let every smirk, every laugh, pour out through the strings. The melody grew sharper. My fingers moved faster, tighter. The rhythm pulsed sorrow, then defiance. Doubt, then fire. I didn't open my eyes once when I hit the last note I held. Let it fade into the bones of the room. Silence. No cough. No shuffle. No voice. Then the auditorium exploded. Clapping, cheering, someone stood up, then others. I didn't smile. I didn't bow. I just opened my eyes, looked right at Mr. Kellerman and walked off stage. Where did you learn to play like that? Alyssa's. Voice didn't have that smug twist anymore, just wide eyes. Soft wonder. From pain, I said. My hands still shook, but my voice didn't. Then I heard it slow, sarcastic clapping. Mr. Kellerman. Well, that was unexpected. My eyes met his. I wasn't nervous now. I wasn't shrinking. What exactly were you expecting? He chuckled, tried, brushing it off. Look, don't take things so personally. It was a joke. A joke? I tilted my head. Funny how I didn't laugh. He opened his mouth again, but a deeper voice cut in. Mr. Kellerman. A man in a gray suit stepped forward, flanked by Principal Harris. He looked like he walked out of a courtroom controlled, direct, Superintendent Clark. I watched the video, Clark said. You mocked this young man before he touched a string. Kellerman stiffened. Now hold on. That clip was out of context. The context was clear, Clark interrupted. You embarrassed this district. You're suspended pending review. The word suspended echoed in the room like a cymbal crash. Kellerman's eyes darted, desperate. Then he landed on me. You planned this, didn't you? I didn't blink. No, but the violin doesn't lie. Principal Harris stepped closer, voice quieter than the rest. Jamal, you moved this entire school today. I'm sorry we didn't see you before. You didn't listen, I said. Now you heard me. A woman with a press badge pushed forward, holding a mic. Jamal, what would you like to say to Mr. Kellerman now? I looked straight into the camera lens. Don't apologize to me. Apologize too. Every kid who left this stage thinking they weren't enough. The crowd clapped again, but slower this time, like they felt it. Like it meant something. Deshawn threw his arms around me from behind. Man, you just cooked that whole school. I laughed a little, leaning into the hug. I didn't come here for that. I know, he said, but you did it anyway. Principal Harris was still standing there, watching me like he was seeing me for the first time. Superintendent Clark nodded. Once. You ever thought about attending the state conservatory? Full scholarship? We can make it happen? I didn't answer right away. I glanced at Kellerman. At the stage. At the crowd who'd once waited to watch me fail. Then I looked back at Clark. I'm not here for headlines or handouts. I just wanted to play. I stepped off the stage. People parted as I passed. Some tried to reach out at me, speak to me. I didn't stop. My heart was pounding, but it wasn't panic. It was release. They laughed at the violin. Now the violin speaks louder than they ever did.